Tentacle grab. Surprise.
I mean, surprise! To be honest, I wanted to start off this video with a funny clip of Boomba3D saying art, but I couldn't find something that fit the theme, so I picked an animation of his of Sin that was originally silent and put the voice from Sin over it. I will link both of the videos down below, please don't sue me. Anyways, art. I'm trying to replicate the randomness of Boomba3D's video. Anyways, I recently made a community post where I basically ask for costume suggestions for my character because she has canonically a wardrobe with a lot of different clothes that she wears, and I just needed an excuse to draw her more. Anyways, Loose Drone asked for a maid dress. The funny thing is, I already drew R4 in a maid dress once and she really didn't like it, and now she has her second maid dress. She still doesn't like it. But now to the art. This one was for practicing anatomy of my character from the side or from angles, which I'm very happy of how it turned out. And I also wanted to draw the two losers forcing zero designation R in a maid dress because they think it's cute. At first I wanted to give both of them a maid dress as well, have the three of them have fun together, but because I only drew the heads you couldn't really see the dresses, so in the end I scrapped that idea. But still, although this picture isn't very detailed, I like it a lot of how it turned out just from the looks of it. I love this one. There were a couple of suggestions to put my OC in a tuxedo and also a ball grove and also the plushie in a tuxedo, but I never finished that one because it's really hard to draw the plushie into a tuxedo actually. But I draw plushie in school, so here's the picture. But anyways, back to the art. But because R4 sees himself as a guy and a girl basically, she has two looks for the prom, basically like the prom in episode 3. And I really like how both of them turned out. Like the shading on the suit looks very nice. Maybe got a bit over the top with the one on the chest here. And also the way he stands like in a more dominant male pose versus the cute female one where she wears the dress. Which, by the way, I tied up her hair. It looks different, but I kinda like it. And speaking of this one, the dress on it looks actually really good. Like, I literally can't draw dresses at all. I'm very bad at it. But I'm surprised that this looks as good as it is. And this was pretty much all for the picture. Some of you might ask what's the purple hat thing. Boombob asked for a hat together with the fancy tie and stuff, but I literally couldn't fit it anywhere on the head because the hair was too crazy. That's why I put it aside and never actually had a place to fit it onto. Do you know those pictures where you have a template and you can put any characters you want to over the template? Well, I really love this one. This turned out so cute. I mean, look at Loose Drone.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Look at Boomba3D. That is so cute in the chibi art style. I couldn't add as much detail because I think the chibi art style doesn't really fit with this much detail. But I mean, come on, it's so incredibly cute. And I know I'm praising my own art, which is kinda selfish, but I mean, I like the vibe of the big brother, the middle child, and the small child. Wait, what? That sounds wrong. Anyways, so originally I found this comment very cute and I had the picture in my head of her doing really cute cat poses, but I kinda messed this one up. Like, all the pictures feel so uncanny, I don't know. Like, the concepts I still really like, but like the way that I make them, I don't know. But like, you know how the Symbiodons have lasers? I wanted to make the joke that cats like laser pointers, so that was the purpose of this picture. This picture is kinda R4 pouncing on the plushie. Well, again, a cat thing, but I don't know, it always looks so weird. And the last one is actually kinda decent. It's a comment from DroneThrone, which he made under that community post, so I know what he is implying with that comment. So I kinda wanted to make a joke out of this comment with the costume that looks the most sus, but again, the two other pictures look really weird, but this one is actually kinda decent at least. I'm just showing this for completion's sake.
Is that one from you? That was one of my classmates.
Oh yeah, I forgot I used to do that. So I made a very short comic about R4 and Luz walking through the snow and coincidentally finding one of R4 past victims, which Luz used to know, which I made just for first place practicing how to draw comics because secondly, there's a point I want to start talking about, which is never mentioned in the actual show, of the disassembly drones destroying a lot of drones, and none of the other drones seems to be affected by that or even care about that, like accepts that the disassembly drones used to do that, but not anymore. And I find it a kind of interesting dynamic of Luz and R4 both knowing they're doing something wrong, because R4, although she starts killing less, she still needs to do it, and they try to work around those problems that they have because they like each other so much, like Uzi and N. But in this case, they just ignore the issue. And the last thing I wanted to tell before I end this video off is another bit of lore about my character, which I mentioned quickly in the beginning. I have decided R4 has kind of not a split personality, but she has two personalities which she constantly fights with. Like you have her true personality, which she had since she was a worker drone, of being shy, innocent and cute and stuff like that, representative of the one version where she wears the dress, and also her new personality, which she has since she is a disassembly drone, of trying to be the dominant one, like constantly showing the others around her that she technically could take them out if she wanted to, but just doesn't, or just wants the most respect out of all in the room. And those are her two personalities, which she's still the same person, but she can't really decide or can't really choose what she wants to be or wants to be like. And of course that way she has trouble connecting with other people. I think in the future I will make more little short comics about interactions with my characters, just as a fun thing I can draw besides the main comic I'm working on. But this was basically all for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Originally my next video was going to be a shipping video for what ships I think are good and not blah blah blah, but I have changed plans because I recently come up with a theory which is really interesting in my opinion, so stay tuned for that. And the last thing before I say goodbye is, because now we are officially at the summer times, most people are outside or just don't watch YouTube that much. So because I'm still a very small creator, my views are dropping very much, so I would greatly appreciate if you could like this video and share it around, or maybe just share the other ones, because the art ones are kinda boring, but my favorite videos, I would be very happy if you watch them. But anyways, I hope you have a great day, and we see us in the next one.